Hello again. We are going to model the nose now. So what we have is an initial setup from before, and we'll continue on. So this is what we do. Take the mouth and let's collapse it down to one polygon. So you go like this. Convert to poly. With the turbo smooth off. So what we need to do is take this area here, front viewport, and then hold down your shift and drag, click and drag, and now we have this area here. So now what we're gonna do is pretty much rough it out. So we notice our nose is, or base of the nose is pretty much in, so we're gonna have to change that a bit and put this up here like that to see what's going on. And now just line it up as best as you can. So we're only going to focus on the nose today, just the nose. And we have to make it as simple as possible. Okay, this is as far as I'm going to go. Now what I'm going to do is rough out the nose, shift and drag, repeat the process until you go all the way up towards the eye. Okay, now this is just really rough. We'll configure that later. Okay, so as you notice, this one's all the way on top of his eyelid here, and now we have it here in the bottom eyelid. So I think the face proportions are a wee bit off, so we're gonna have to really just fake everything here. So okay, now that we have all the nose shape, let's detach that from the mouth area. So what you do is take this nose, detach that. Okay, and we will hide this selection. Okay, the nose. Let us delete the half side and apply a symmetry modifier to that thing. Flip it. Okay. Turn this stack on here. So now that we can do both sides at once, so we can just grab this one. I believe it's, let's drag her down. Drag this one here as well. Which one's this one? I see. Okay. So this is just the first stage. Okay, now we really have to eyeball it here. So maybe this can come out like that. This will go towards the nostril area. Really depends on where everything is. We notice that there's a big roundness here. We can always just play with it and move it out like that. And then you can just move this one closer. So it's always gotta fiddle with this thing here. Bring this one in, because we're going to be creating another loop this way. So oops, sorry. Alright, so we got this far. I'm gonna hide everything and see where that mouth is connected to. Okay, what we're gonna do is skip this edge here, and we're gonna go directly above it. So this is what you do. Highlight this, shift and drag, and this part is going to be tedious. I know there must be an easier way to do it, but this is the way I like to do it. It helps me focus on where I want my loops. So again, the nose is sort of what different from the front and the side view. We're just gonna have to really eyeball it and really compensate on what we can do with this thing. So it's all guessing. Okay, keep her going. Shift and drag. Go to the left side. Bring it down. Make sure it's like that. And if you don't know, then go to your perspective view and do it by hand or just eyeball it. Oops. Something like that, rather. And then just keep going. Shift and drag all the way around the nostrils, and we're gonna go all the way around to up here. And if you notice that the poly count here is not gonna match, but we'll make it happen. Right now we're not really worried about it. So now, as you can see, the front and side is not really matching, so go figure. It's not really, makes you want to change things. I don't know how I'd go about that, but I'll have to figure that out when we get there. But right now, let's just concentrate on the front area, and then go from there. So I'll just keep it going. Stupid thing. Now, since we're on a side nose, we can bring these in like this. Okay. And this will go out towards the mouth area. Alright, so keep it going. Shift and drag. Rotate it or something. Go this way. Move it around. Okay, so we're almost there. Now we're just gonna connect it to the main bridge of the nose. Just go anywhere you want to go. So just target weld here and there. Okay, so we got our first loop here. So here now we have to just customize it to fit on the nose area. Okay, as long as we got the shape ready, we can just visualize on where we want to go. Excuse me. Okay, so let's add an edge here. Connect. Okay. Side view. Bring that out. Now here's another trick. We know that there's going to be another edge here, or a flow that's going to come towards it, but we're going to make it so that this flow goes all the way around to the tip of his nose. So what we're going to do is just add that there temporarily, and then just go from there, because we now know that this is going to go all the way up. I guess we can see we're going to have to really eyeball this thing. We know that this is going to come over here like this, and it's going to bridge out that way towards around the eyes, and get some more edges in there. And as you can see, it's not really lined up, but you know what, just eyeball it. Just do it for now, we'll fix it later. You know that that's will go here, target weld there. That goes right down to the nose, side of his nose there. This is really bothering me. I don't know why it's not matching up. I guess it's you should really study your references before you go on modeling. I always tend to do that and kick myself in the butt sometimes, but Oh well. Okay, see? Boom. Goes right down that way. You can just visualize the nose, how it's going to come out. Okay, now we're really going to focus on this area. This is going to be the nose. So a target weld here to there. Whichever. And this is going to be coming around like this. Side view. Nothing's really matching, so just eyeball it again. There's a lot of guessing in this game. Now, how do we do this now? Sometimes I don't even know where to go. I just keep adding and subtracting and see where it goes. But I don't really know the correct way of doing things, but there's certain things you can do. I don't really like to add this line here because it looks it wouldn't look right, but for now I guess it'll do. A lot of fiddling around, moving things here and there. Sometimes you just don't get satisfied. You can spend hours and hours doing this. So that's what happens. Okay, so we got here, we go all the way around like that. Maybe push it out like this a bit more, just to get the nice curve. This little guy, here's a trick one. This goes gonna go right here, because that one's gonna go that way. Boom, like this. And then we will rearrange this area later on to get that dimple look on the lip. So we got that extra lip here to do that, but we'll do that later when we connect the nose back to the mouth. Okay, so next step is a tricky part. I don't know where to go, so I think I'll attack this side first. The target will go this way. And this is going to be your nostrils edge flow here. So it's like that. Maybe this is going to come in closer because I'm going to make this edge connect here, and this one going to go all the way around and back up to that way. Excuse me. So let's just continue on. Nostrils. Okay, so what you're going to do now is connect these back down here. Kind of gets confusing, eh? Here's a loop. Don't know where to go with it yet, but we'll figure it out in the end. Maybe this one can go this way again. You rotate like this. Always go from front to left so that you can really know where it is. See, it goes like this. Don't want to confuse yourself. As you can see, I didn't do it last time. This little guy is supposed to be here, and then close to the nostril area. Oops, like this. Where's this one going? There's the tip, and then here's the base again. And yeah, it's gonna get really screwed up. This is really challenging. What I'm doing now is just trying to set up the nostrils here, so make sure everything matches up. Oh my god. Okay. Where are you going? You go over here. You come down like this. If you can't see it, just go to 3D view. I'm almost there. Looks like you really have to push that out more, I guess. But from this reference view, it's not really working. Let's go like that, maybe. Excuse me. I notice I kind of have a stuffy nose. I don't know how that happened. Okay, well, the front view is not really matching either. But we're gonna have to use it as a guide generally, but don't heavily depend on it too much. Okay, so let's keep going here. May not look pretty, but it may not match. You'll have to do it towards the end. Okay, next. Let us go this way, I guess. I want this to be the nostril area. That should go somewhere. Let us make some more edges for our nose so that we can connect everything together like this. Okay, target weld. Okay, this is going to be our nostril area. Okay, nostrils, good. Now we just gotta close this up. It's getting there slowly. Just gotta really figure out a way how to close it now. So go like this. But where does this go? I wonder. Does it go here? Yeah, it might work. If not, we'll change it. Hopefully Max doesn't crash on me. Okay. Target weld, target weld. Alright, so move it about. And, might look a bit fishy at the moment. Again, we can always change how things look. Yeah, so I don't know what, maybe this could be the curl of the nose, like that. Well, who knows? Well, we shall see in the end. Okay, so what we got, it's this guy here. We'll bring this down a bit. Holy, okay, wait. Okay, nose like this. This can come in. Goes right deep into the face here. And there's something fishy about this nose already. Add a turbo smooth to that, see what it looks like. See what I mean? Is this? It's not really there, but we'll get to it. Make a border selection. Shift and drag, and we'll just either bring it up like that. What does it look like? Okay. It's not looking like a nose, but we'll get there. Shift and drag again. Scale that inwards, because we're gonna have to close this up a bit. but redirect the nose area somehow. Should I cap it, or okay, one more shift and drag, and then collapse it. Okay, look at all those triangles, isn't that scary? It's okay, just take this out like this. See, 4, 4, 4. Cool, huh? Don't have to worry about that again. Okay, now we have a nose shape. Doesn't really look like it, so we're gonna have to really shape it up now. As long as we got that all clotted up, and now we have to just shape it up. Okay, how we're gonna do that is, since our references is kind of screwed up here, we're gonna have to really pick a place on what is best. Or you can just gung-ho it and do it on your own, just eyeball it, which I think I'll do. Okay, so what we're gonna do, how a nose looks like, I think, is I think that nostrils go up a bit really higher, like this. This goes all the way this way. This comes out like that. Might even change the flow later on. This should come closer. Oh, what's going on? Okay. Maybe this comes out a bit more. Like this, maybe. I might have to change the flow later. Right now, we'll just get the basic shape down. The nose is quite interesting. All those turns and snot. Oh, no snot in there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is somehow change this. Do I go here? Do I take this out? Do I go here? That might work. Looks better. Maybe bring this in a bit like that. Oops. Also, yeah, try to keep it as even as possible. Sometimes it's best to have everything evenly. Okay, so let's just, maybe this is too far in like that. Okay, now what I don't like is this little pinch here. This doesn't look like a pinch at all. So we'll just keep eyeballing it and take out those sharp nonsense like this here. Oh, we kind of need that somehow. Maybe this can come out like this. Bring that down. Maybe this comes in like this. Some people have weird noses. I wonder if I have a weird nose. Okay, so we got generally the shape done of the nose, and there's a certain area on this nose that I don't like, and I'm going to fix it. It's just this area here. I want this to go all the way around to here. So it's an easy fix. So what we do is that we're gonna have to take this out like that, and we're gonna go this way, connect it, target weld that here, okay, and then we will either connect these together. Maybe we can collapse that together now. Oh, that won't work. Take this out, get this one to go here, connect, target weld that here, and so that we have one thing that looks like this, and it goes all the way back up that way. So it looks a bit messy, but we can totally fix it now. We notice we have a 5-sided here. We just we'll just collapse this for now. Hit the collapse button, and then rearrange the nose so that it looks better than before. So we'll just move that over here like that. Maybe this too can come out like this here. This can come out like that. Now add a turbo smooth to this, and it should look a lot better because it looks more tighter. You get that tightness around the nose. And you can still fiddle with it and push it out. Maybe this can come out down a bit more, like that. Okay, so here's our nose generally. We will eventually tweak it later. Right now, that's what it looks like. Nothing too fancy right now. So I hope you enjoyed the nose tutorial, and I'll be back with an eyeball tutorial. Thanks for listening.